Presents big government policy, big government spending that is going to further bankrupt America. And that's part of the problem, the major problem that we face as a nation. What I'm also concerned about is now that Obamacare has been passed, we are not having a debate on the real, true issue. I was hopeful when the debate started on Obamacare because they were talking about driving down costs. They were talking about things such as tort reform, which I support, which Matt Zeller does not support. I believe we have to put those things on the table because we have to drive down costs in the healthcare industry. And we can do that if we have an honest and open debate on it. But now the debate has been closed and all we are left with is an insurance mandate of Obamacare that is going to bankrupt further America. That's not acceptable to me. That's why we would have voted against it, and that's why we're going to repeal it.
Thank you. Please hold your clapping. Our candidates have answered a number of questions on very important topics, and we would like now to give them a chance to give us a closing statement. We will start with Matt Zeller.
Thank you. Thank you very much to the League of Women Voters for sponsoring this tonight. We've heard a lot of profound differences, and you, the voters, now get to exercise your greatest right as a citizen. It's what I went to war for. It's your ability to choose who you want to represent you in Congress. To me, the choice couldn't be clearer. I'm sick and tired of politicians standing up and screaming about things about, Republicans cause this, Democrats cause this. To me, all these problems are equally affected by all of us as Americans. I'm the only candidate with the leadership, management, and compromise and life experience that's quite frankly necessary for this job. See, I've already gone and served my country once. I was in war, and you trusted me with the care of your sons and daughters in combat. That is the greatest trust you can ever extend an American citizen. I consider this a job interview for your care and trust in Congress. And going forward, I'm the only person up here from a major party that has not been bankrolled by that party, which means when it comes time to actually have a say in Congress, it's going to be your voice that I'm going to be listening to because you are the ones who are going to elect me, because you have been the only ones supporting me. Thank you.
Next candidate to give us his closing statement will be Tom Reed.
Well, again, thank you to each and every one of you and to the listeners at home for coming out here tonight. And again, thank you to my family. They've been with me from day one for many years, and I truly want to say thank you, and I appreciate all of your support. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to agree on all the issues. Just as we had clapping at certain points, we had allegations and accusations made against myself and others, and that we had a disagreement on some of the issues that were discussed tonight. That's okay. We have big shoulders. We can stand for our principles proudly, openly, honestly, because that's America. That's what makes us great. And I will continue doing that. I will give you my personal opinion on the positions and the issues that are asked of me. But in the end, it is about representing you. And that is why we put the miles on the car. That's why we will continue to do that. That's why we will work day and night to make sure we commit to that and continue that work ethic. And our door will always be open for you, because that's the job, and I appreciate and humbly ask for your support.
Thank you. And the final candidate to give us her closing statement tonight will be Janice Volk.
Thank you for inviting me. I have been relegated to the back seats because I am a write-in candidate. However, I feel I am the 29th. I best represents the values that the people of the 29th have. I am a retired healthcare administrator. I have been a lieutenant and later a captain for a burn security outfit where I had over 300 officers. I'm a pilot, I'm a grandmother, I am a mother of 6. I am a farmer. I have hit every aspect of working in this great district. There is nothing that I would not be open to, and I don't have a forked tongue. You can trust in my values. They are written in granite. You can go to my website. You'll see the things that I've done. I've been engaged in this district for quite some time. So please vote for me.
And before, because I think all candidates up here would agree that we have a unique situation come this November, and that we're asking for your vote twice in November? Do you have to
Absolutely.
I think that would be a great public service that everyone recognizes that November 2nd, there are 2 ballot lines on the ballot. You'll be voting twice for this position.
Thank you for mentioning that, and I think that Susan Malter will address that too when she closes out our program tonight. So thank you so much for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, actually, Mr. Reed reminded you briefly of something that I would like to remind you of at a little more length. People may have forgotten that the current vacant seat in Congress in the 29th District, the term is not over yet. There's 2 more months to go after the election. So you will be asked to vote 2 times for someone for the U.S. House of Representatives, and we tend to call that Congress. You will be voting for in the special election to complete the unfinished term, which will only be for 2 months from the time of the election to January. And then you will vote in another column for the 29th District again for the coming 2-year term that starts in January. So tell your friends and neighbors, it's the only time in history I can think of where you're supposed to vote twice in the same office, but it's important that we do so. One reminder, it really would be helpful if people would donate something on their way out at either door. And my final point is to thank everyone again, the candidates and you, the audience, for coming and for submitting questions. And don't forget to vote. Thank you.